the very top layer here, I've identified there's really like three starting committed decisions that go-to-market teams need to make in order for the activities that they do underneath those decisions for them to work, for them to interlock together. And these decisions, they start with the buyer. We're always talking about being buyer first. And I call it that I'm using the phrase ICP. I certainly didn't invent that phrase. And in fact, a lot of what I teach in the book around like how to create your ICP are just very standard practices because the book is not really about the activity of, defining your ICP. It's about interlocking that ICP through execution with all of the other things that you're having to manage to get a buyer to go from being aware of your company to buying into what you're selling and then becoming an advocate. So the decisions are very high level, but they do require cross-functional input. So ICP, that's bringing together, quite honestly, everything here is really oriented to the CEO. So it's bringing together the CEO, the head of product, the head of customer success, the head of sales, the head of marketing, and it's an analysis. So everything is, all of these decisions is a mix of a little bit of gut that gets us started, and then we're going to validate and verify with some analysis. And segmentation analysis is typically, what's used for the ICP. Once you have made the decision, so let's say we're still in this like ICP section, right?